Hey, great. So, welcome everyone. Our theme for the month of November is collaboration, and we're going to continue on with that tonight. And then our topic for this evening is forgiveness and gratitude. And I think that is so appropriate as we approach the Thanksgiving holiday next week when we're coming to a time where we'll gather with family and friends and express our thankfulness and gratitude. And so practicing self forgiveness can be very healing and powerful, but it is not easy. It is much easier to offer compassion and forgiveness and even gratitude to someone else. As we cultivate and grow the seeds of compassion for ourselves through our breathing and meditation practice, we learn that we all suffer and we all struggle in one way or another, and that we are all deserving of each other's forgiveness. Forgiveness comes more easily when we can find gratitude in our lives. Gratitude is the highest vibrational energy that a human being can have. Gratitude expands the heart and creates an opening that invites in all possibilities, such as kindness, compassion, and forgiveness. Physiologically, when we feel feelings of gratitude, this lowers our blood pressure, lowers the rate of anxiety and depression, and infuses us with an overall sense of well-being. And so it is good for us to be grateful because you can actually feel that emotion in the body when you bring those feelings to mind. Do you remember what happened to the Grinch who stole Christmas when he decided to find gratitude for the simple things in life? When he discovered that material things like presents and wrappings and trappings weren't really all that important? Well, if you remember from the story, his heart grew and grew. Remember, his heart was always several sizes too small, but when he experienced gratitude, he became a kinder and much gentler version of his former Grinchy self. He began to find love for himself as well as for others. When we practice breathing and meditation, we learn to let go of the things that no longer serve us, the things that hold us back. And then we are able to lead richer and healthier lives because of it. It's a process, but finding forgiveness and gratitude is something that is definitely within your reach. And so having said that, let's get to our breathing practice for tonight. So I invite you to find a very comfortable position on your chair. So just make sure you're settled in and comfy there with your feet on the floor. And then the soles of the feet resting on the floor, feeling that connection of the chair beneath you. And then feeling that essence of the universe all around you, just letting that carry you and support you as we breathe tonight. Let's take a moment to roll the shoulders up to the ears and then let them softly settle back down so that you're not holding any tension there. Good. And then before we close the eyes, the first breathing technique we're going to do is called smiling breath. So I'm going to let you watch me. I'm going to take a deep inhale through the nose and then hold it for about 2 breaths. And then I'm going to exhale, dropping my chin to the chest and let all the air out. And then I'm going to go ahead and hold for another 2 counts. 1, 2. And then I'm going to lift the gaze, and as I do, I'm going to raise the corners of my mouth into a smile. And so without talking, I'll just show you how we do that again. So just mindfully inhaling, holding the breath for 2 counts, exhaling, dipping the chin down, holding the breath for 2 counts, and then coming up with a smile. So we're going to do several rounds of that. Good. And so inhaling here, hold, 1, 2. Drop your chin and exhale. Hold, 1, 2. And then lift the gaze and bring a smile to your face. Good. I'm going to let you try several rounds of that on your own. Okay? You can begin. Good, good. So that kind of gives us a little warm up of our breathing tonight. And now I invite you to close the eyes or leave them softly cast down in front of you. And we're going to do a little heart focused breathing. So I invite you to bring one hand over the heart and then place your other hand on top of it so that both hands are holding your heart in a gesture here of self compassion. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And I'd like you to imagine in your mind's eye that you are actually breathing in and out of the heart. Now we know that's not possible. We breathe in and out of the nose, but we're going to drop that breath down into the heart space, into the chest. And so just envision that your very breath is moving in and out of the heart. Good. And then as you deepen the breath, I invite you to put a count to the breath. So we're going to inhale through the heart to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Inhaling once again through the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just let your heart be open to receive the breath, and then very gently let it go through the heart. Good. The heart is the seat of compassion in our body. So that seat of compassion always stirs up feelings of gratitude. And so as we breathe in this mindful way through the heart, I invite you to think of something or someone for whom or what you are grateful for. It could be a person in your life. It could be a beloved pet. It could be a place that you love. It could be anything that brings you joy. And I don't want you to think too hard about this. I want you to evoke the first thing that comes to your mind. Something that brings you gratitude or someone that makes you feel gratitude. And so bring this person or situation to mind. And just allow the feeling of gratitude to wash over you like a waterfall. Just let it bathe you in a sea of gratitude. Breathing in, breathing out through the heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And as you are cultivating these feelings of gratitude, just hold yourself in a little self-hug of compassion here. Just a little loving embrace for you. And just continue to breathe in this way. And as you do, I will read our affirmations for tonight's practice. I release the past, find gratitude for my journey, and thrive in the present. As I forgive myself, I find it easier to forgive and find gratitude with others. Forgiveness is forgiving. It is a gift I give myself. Forgiveness is forgiving. It is a gift I give myself. And just continue to breathe through the heart, knowing that every breath sends positive, thankful energy to every cell in your body, filling you up and washing over you like that sea of gratitude. Letting go of any negative thoughts, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And just take a couple mindful breaths here as we close our breathing meditation. And then whenever you're ready, you can release the hands and place them back on your knees or on your thighs. Good. And then just come back to the present moment. So we're going to begin a little bit of mindful movement tonight. And a lot of these things are gentle heart openers. So here we go. We're going to, again, roll those shoulders up to the ears. And this time, keep rolling them forward and back, getting a nice little rotation in the shoulders here, loosening up any tension that might be there from the day. And when you do this, you can slide the hands back and forth on the knees, so bringing them up towards the knees and then back towards the body as you go. And maybe take your head a little side to side as you rotate those shoulders. And then changing directions, bringing them forward and back. Good, very good. And then just come to stillness here. We're going to start to take some circles of the head, just rotating the head around from the neck. If your neck is tight, then just make your circles a little smaller. And just breathe into those tight places, finding ease and expansion. I know at the end of the day, my neck feels very, very tight, so this actually is a great release. Just circling, churning. And then whenever you're ready, just changing directions, moving the opposite way. Good, and then come to center. We're going to take some gentle stretches of the head side to side. So take the right fingers and place them on the left ear, and then very gently tip your head to the right side, opening up the whole left side of the neck, and just breathe into that opening. Breathing here, just noticing whatever comes up. Good, and then from here, just take your gaze down to your right knee. So you're just dialing the position of your head very briefly and very gently down to that right knee. Kind of expands the stretch a little bit. Good, and then coming back to center, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So with the left fingers, taking the right ear, gently tipping your head to the left, opening up the right side of the neck this time, and breathe. Good, and then just dialing your gaze down to that left knee. Very good. Then coming back to center, we're going to bring the arms out in front of us with the palms facing up. And then with the right hand, we're going to take the left upper arm and we're going to just swing that whole arm over the body. So kind of a lateral stretch here. And then we're going to take that gaze out over the opposite shoulder. So your gaze is over the left shoulder. Your palm is open, fingers are spread wide. And you can maybe apply a little gentle pressure to the upper arm of the left, or the upper left arm, and try to get a little bit more of a stretch here, whatever feels comfortable in your body. Just breathing here, just noticing. Good. And then release the hands. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Taking the right upper arm, swinging the arm across the body, and then taking your gaze out over the right shoulder. Breathing here and noticing. Good. And then releasing that stretch. We're going to find some cat-cows here in a seated position. And so with your body nice and aligned in the chair, your palms are facing down in your lap. And then we're going to lift the heart, lift the gaze, inhale, kind of arching the spine, maybe bringing those hands up towards the knees as we take a big breath in. And then exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin towards the chest, and we find the cat pose here. Good. And then inhaling, lifting the heart, lifting the gaze, arching the back. Exhale, rounding spine, tucking chin toward chest for the cat pose. And I invite you to take these cat-cows on your own to the rhythm of your own breath, remembering to inhale as you lift the gaze, exhale as you round the spine. So this is a little flexion and extension of the spine. It's good to move the spine every day. Keeps us flexible. Good. Little cat-cows. Good, awesome. And then return to center here. We're going to take the left hand and place it on the seat right next to us. And then bring the right arm up overhead, inhaling here, lifting and lengthening through the crown of the head, and then hinging to the left. So a little lateral side bend here. Good, feel that opening in the right side body. Beautiful. Good, then inhaling back to center. With the right hand, take a hold of that seat next to you. Inhale, raising the left arm up, lifting and lengthening as you hinge to the right, exhaling here. Beautiful. So we're going to take these little lateral side bends at your own pace, left to right, breathing into that stretch, mindful movement with grace and ease. Good, everyone. Very good. Good, and then come to stillness one more time, taking the right hand, placing it on the left knee, and then taking your left arm, bringing it up overhead, and then twisting to the left, maybe grabbing onto that chair with your left hand, and gazing out over that left shoulder, and just breathe. Good. Then returning to center, let's take that seated twist on the other side, taking left hand to right knee, raising the right arm, and then twisting to the right, Maybe bringing that right hand to the back of your chair. Just breathing here with ease. Good. Excellent. Then coming back to center. We're going to bring that arms out long in front of us again. This time interlacing the fingers, pressing the palms away, and getting a nice stretch of the upper arms, the shoulders, the upper back, the wrists, the hands, and the fingers. Just a nice overall stretch here. And breathe. And then bringing the arms up overhead, still with the palms facing the sky, interlace the fingers, kind of a little bit of a deeper, different stretch. Good. And then bringing the arms back down to your lap. Just take a moment to shake the fingers and hands out. Good. And then place the hands back on your lap. We're going to come up towards the edge of the chair, not completely on the edge of the chair, but the just towards the chair. And then, so feet are about a hip distance apart here. And we're gonna just make sure that the shoulders are nice and open, chest is open, heart is open. And then we'll inhale, bringing our arms up overhead, pressing the palms together, and then returning the hands to your heart center. Maybe take a gaze down at your fingertips and bring to mind that with which you were grateful for earlier in the practice. Just bring to mind whatever that was that brought you joy. Good. And then inhaling again, lifting the gaze, pressing palms together as you lift the arms. And then this time we're going to exhale and fold forward in the chair. So bringing your whole body forward and then allowing your head to float down towards your legs. You can place your hands on the tops of your feet, your ankles, your shins, just allowing yourself to hang here in a forward fold, nice and easy. Good. And then placing the hands on the shins, we come up halfway, gaze is forward. And then exhale, folding back over the legs. And then rooting down into the feet, place your hands on your chair as you slowly uncurl to seated, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. And then we're going to lift those arms up once again, taking a big inhale here. Exhaling, pressing the palms away. Good. Once again, inhaling, palms come up. Exhale, pressing the palms away. And go ahead and do several rounds of these sun breaths on your own, remembering to link the movement with the breath. And just find joy in this gesture. Good. Beautiful. And then the next time your hands come up above, just return them to the heart center. Good. Awesome. You guys did a great job. Now it is time to prepare for our final resting posture of Shavasana this evening. So I invite you to take a few moments to find your comforts. Maybe a pillow, maybe a blanket. Perhaps you want to lower your lights in your sanctuary there. Whatever would bring you comfort and joy as you rest. I'm going to go ahead and find some music, so give me a moment to do that. invite you to adjust the volume as you need to. Hopefully it's okay wherever you are. And then I invite you to just find your comfortable space there. If you're lying down, stretching out long on your mat or your blanket, lengthening through the toes and the fingers, just allowing yourself to sink deep into the earth. Maybe taking a moment to snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you to feel more grounded. And then closing the eyes and beginning to connect with the breath once again. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Then we're going to relax all the muscles in the face, letting go of any tension that might be there. Relaxing the forehead and the jaw, relaxing the temples, relaxing the throat, just letting all that tension go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Good, and then allow your awareness to travel down into the right shoulder. And just breathe some gratitude into that shoulder. And then allow that awareness to travel down to the right upper arm, the elbow, forearm, wrist, the hand and fingers, the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger, so that from all the fingers of the right hand, all the way up to the right shoulder, your whole right arm is completely relaxed. Breathe into this knowing, letting go, letting go, letting go. Good, and now bring your awareness to the left shoulder. Take a moment to breathe some gratitude into that area of the body. And then move your awareness down the left upper arm, the elbow, forearm, wrist, hand and fingers, and the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. So from the fingers of the left hand all the way up to the left shoulder, your whole left arm is relaxed. Both arms are completely and totally relaxed. Breathe into this knowing, letting go, letting go, letting go. Now bringing your awareness to the right hip. Breathe some gratitude into that part of the body. And let your awareness travel down the right thigh, the right knee, the shin, the ankle and the foot, and all the toes of the right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and baby toe, so that from the right foot all the way up to the right hip, your whole right leg is completely relaxed. Breathe into this knowing, letting go, letting go, letting go. allow your awareness to travel to the left hip. Breathe some gratitude into this area. And then let your awareness travel down the left thigh, the knee, the shin, and the ankle, and the foot, and the toes of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and baby toe, so that from the toes of the left foot all the way up to the left hip, your whole left leg is completely relaxed. Both legs are completely and totally relaxed. Breathe into this knowing, letting go, letting go, letting go. Good. And then bringing your awareness to the back body and all points of contact of your back body on the earth. The back of the legs, the buttocks, low back, middle back, upper back and shoulders, the back of the head. Let all the tension in your back body float away like a little leaf on an autumn day, letting go, letting go, letting go. Your whole back body is completely relaxed. Breathe into this knowing. And then finally the front body and all points of the body that shine towards the sun. Front of the legs, the hips, low belly, middle belly, upper belly, the chest, the heart, the ribs. Breathe some awareness and gratitude into your heart, your generous, caregiving heart, the heart that gives to so many people in your care each and every day. Your whole front body is relaxed. Your whole body is completely and totally relaxed. Breathe into this knowing, letting go, letting go, letting go. Rest now. Rest now. Just simply rest. Very gently and very slowly begin to bring your awareness back. Perhaps inviting in a little movement, wiggling fingers and toes, or rocking your head a little bit from side to side, or taking a nice full body stretch there in your sanctuary. Whatever movement would support you as you come back to the present moment. Just take your time. And I have a little meditation to read to you tonight as we close. And just go ahead and stay there in your space. You don't have to sit up yet if you're not ready. And I'll go ahead and read that now. Let's see, it's by Morna Simonea. And she says, if we can accept that we are the sum total of all past thoughts, emotions, words, deeds, and actions, and that our present lives and choices are colored or shaded by this memory bank of the past, then we begin to see how a process of correcting or setting aright can change our lives, our families, and our society. Good. And now I invite you to press yourself back up to seated. Good. And if everyone is ready to close our practice today, I just want to say it was a joy to be with you again. I hope you have a wonderful week and weekend. And let's bring the arms up overhead as we take our gaze up to the palms. And then let's bring those hands down to heart center. As always, the light in me honors and recognizes the light that I see shining in each and every one of you. And we share that acknowledgement when we say namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Cathy.
Thank you, Cathy.